Okay, boys and girls, we are using skills we have learned throughout all of chapter 9 to answer these questions about fractions and equivalent fractions. Let's read the first problem. Alexa and Rachel each order pizza. Alexa's pizza was cut into 8 equal slices. Rachel's pizza was cut into 6 equal slices. Each pizza had 3 slices with mushroom on top. Write fractions for each girl's pizza to tell what part had mushrooms. Then tell whose pizza had a greater part with mushrooms. Okay, so if we are going to do this, what do you suggest we do first? Jacob? Draw 2 circles for their pizzas. I would agree. Same size circles if you can, the best you can. Then what? Who's going to tell me what to do next? Cooper? Both of them?
Oh, no.
Which one? Okay, put an A above it then. And he says you split it into 8 equal pieces. Do the best you can. I didn't do a very good job of doing mine with them equal. But do the best you can. Okay, then what do I do? Carter?
Put Rachel's into 6.
Okay, put an R above the next one and cut it into 6. Make a plus sign. Wait, that's wrong. Make a X and then go through the middle. Sorry. That was my fault. Make an X and then split through the middle. Okay. Then what do I do? We basically did this. Alexa's cup was cut into 8s. Rachel's was cut into 6. What's the next part that I need to do?
Put 3 mushrooms on each piece.
No, that's not what that means. It says 3 slices had mushrooms on top. It doesn't say every slice has 3 mushrooms. It says 3 slices has mushrooms. So what do I need to do? Jacob? Yes, shade 3 pieces of each pizza to show that those 3 have mushrooms. So I'm going to shade this one, and this one for Alexa. And you see, I'm doing this half, okay, this half of Alexa's. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this half of Rachel's too, so I can make sure that my fractions will look similar. So I'm going to do 3 for Rachel's pizza too. And I'm doing it on the left side, the left half, so that they will look this, and they will be shaded on the same side. They're not going to look the same, but they'll be shaded on the same side. Okay. Now, the directions say, write a fraction for each girl's pizza. So, Alexa, what is her fraction for her pizza? What is Alexa's fraction for her pizza of mushrooms? Eli?
3.
You guys agree?
Yes.
Why 3/8? Tyson? Okay, split into 8s and we shaded 3. Thank you. And then we're going to do Rachel. Aubrey, tell me what Rachel's fraction will be. 3, 6, because there are 3 mushroom pizzas out of 6 pizzas, right?
Yes.
It's split into 6. Okay, whose pizza had a greater part with mushrooms? Look at the 2 pizzas. Look at Rachel's and look at Alexa's. Whose had more pizza that had mushrooms on top? Xander?
Rachel.
You guys agree?
Yes.
Yes, I would agree. And why did we say Rachel had more? Is it supposed to explain? Why would we say that she has more? We could just compare the fractions, right? Which fraction is greater? Which fraction would have more? 3, 6. So you say 3, 6 is greater than 3, 8. Ryan and Casey's mother, read that. Ryan and Casey's mother made 2 small pizzas that were the same size. She cut 1 pizza into 8 and the other pizza into 6. She placed 7 of the first pizza in Brian's lunch and 5/6 of the second pizza in Casey's lunch. Which boy had less pizza in his lunch? Explain the strategy you used to solve the problem. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Callie?
Draw 2 circles.
Draw 2 circles for the
Pizza.
pizzas. Try to make them as equal as possible. Then what am I going to do? We're just going to have to probably do pizza 1 and pizza 2, right? Okay, or I guess we could do Brian's in case technically she put, let's do B and C. Because technically she put a certain amount in each boy's box. Wyatt.
I think it's Cassie.
It's Casey.
How?
It really doesn't. Okay. A name is a name. Let's go on. We are videoing right now. We don't need to be arguing on the video. Okay, what do I do now, Aubrey? Okay, we're going to cut the first pizza into 8s. And then what am I going to do? Eli?
Cut the second pizza into 6.
Cut the second pizza into 6. Make an X and then cross down the middle. Okay. Now, it says she placed 7/8 of the first pizza in Brian's lunch. So what does that tell me I need to do? Cooper? Yeah, shade 7 on that first pizza. Then what's next? Says she put 5/6 of Casey's on there. So what would I do, Savannah?
Shade 5, 6. 5 on the 6.
Okay, shade 5 out of the 6 pieces on the next one.
They look like Pac-Man.
Okay, by looking at these fractions, guys, well, okay, looking at our things, which boy had less pizza in his lunch? Okay, we got to think about this. All of this pizza and all of this pizza. Which boy had less pizza in his lunch? Callie? Casey. How did you know that?
Because the more pieces there are, the smaller it is, and this is cut into more pieces.
Casey's is cut into more pieces? No, his is cut into 6, and hers is cut, and Brian's is cut into 8. He doesn't have more pieces than Brian does. He actually has less pieces. But you're not wrong. You actually are right. Casey's is less. But why? Your explanation does not explain it right. Okay, that's not why though.
Because Brian is going to 8 of Casey's is going to 6, so 8 has more pieces and 6 has less pieces.
Nope, that's not why. Savannah?
Casey has a bigger piece than Brian. So
He has a bigger piece what?
of
What did you say? You just said it just a minute ago. He has a bigger piece what?
pizza.
Jacob?
Casey's pizza has a bigger piece.
Okay, Casey's pizza has a bigger piece left over. He is missing that piece. That one right there. And Brian is missing this piece. What do we call this strategy?
Missing pieces.
Okay. Which boy had less? Casey. And explain the strategy. I look at the missing piece of each pizza. Casey is missing a bigger piece. So he got less. Oh, not piece, a bigger piece. So he has less pizza. Okay, Miss Reed baked 4 cakes for the party and used the rectangles to represent the cakes. Draw a line to show how Miss Reed could cut 1 cake into thirds. So I'm going to go over here, and I know thirds means I have to have 2 lines. I'm trying to make them as equal as possible. Then cut 1 cake into fourths, which means I need 3 lines, which I can do 1 line down the middle, and then 1 line down the middle of that line, and 1 line down that one.
I didn't do it that
4 lines.
I did it that way.
Then I need 1 cut into 6. So I'm going to cut it into thirds like I did the first time. So I cut it into thirds first, but then I have to cut my thirds in half. So then I have to cut this one down. I cut this one down the middle. And I cut this one down the middle. Now I have 6. And then on my 8s, I can once again cut in half. And then I can cut my half in half. But then I have to cut those in half too. I have to make more lines. At the end of the party, equivalent amounts of 2 pairs of cakes were left over. Shade the equivalent amounts on pairs of rectangles to show the cake that might have been left over. Then write 2 pairs of equivalent fractions.